Hello everyone, welcome to School of Alchemy. If you are new here, welcome. And for all my loyal subscribers, I want to say thanks again for staying with me. And I'm gonna bring more esoteric and alchemical books. So today I'm gonna talk about the Emerald Tablet Alchemy for Transformation by Dennis William Hauck or Hauck. So this is a paperback. And this is the spine. See, there you go. It's by Penguin. And if you're gonna see the cover, I like the cover. Nice font. This is the king and queen in the crown. The baby and the phoenix. Once you read this book, you can understand the symbolism behind this alchemical image. Caius Philosophorum. This is the back. Tap into the teachings of a spiritual tradition that harkens back to ancient Egypt and learn how to use it to transform your life. The words preserved on the ancient emerald tablet contains the essence of the alchemical teachings and have an important influence on many Western spiritual and religious traditions. Ostensibly concerned with turning base metals into gold, alchemy is in fact dedicated to transforming the lead of self into the gold of spirit. This brilliant history of alchemy traces its sources and chronicles its evolution and shows that alchemy is a useful, practical guide to spiritual growth. Each of the 7 steps of alchemical transformation is presented with hands-on techniques and exercises based in solid scholarship and illustrated with remarkable engravings. The Emerald Tablet provides access to a rich spiritual tradition. So this is the Emerald Tablet of Hermes Trismegistus. Dr. Sigismund Backstrom described the Emerald Tablet of Hermes as follows. The sense of this tablet may sufficiently convince us that the author was well acquainted with the secret operation of nature and the secret work of the philosopher. He likewise well knew and believed in the true God. It has been believed for several ages that Cam, one of the sons of Noah, is the author of this monument of antiquity. So the Emerald Tablet has our maxims of how people will live a spiritual life, or how to transform yourself. Okay, so let's go inside. Yeah, since this is a paperback and I have this for a long time now. The author says grateful acknowledgement is made for permission to reprint excerpts from the following copyrighted works: The Alchemy of Voluntary Society by Stephen Heller, Quest Books, 1992. So this is Stefan Heller's book. Gnosticism, New Light on the Asian Tradition of Inner Knowing. So he's also a bishop of Ecclesia Gnostica. So that's why I think this book's gonna be great. But actually, I read some of it. If you want to learn alchemy, if you're new to alchemy and you've read other texts or books, but it's kind of cryptic, and especially Carl Jung, it's more on a academic side. His English is a little heavy, meaning it's more academic writing. So this book is good for anyone who wants a more layman's term. Part 1, Understanding the Emerald Tablet. Gift from Gods, Our Divine Legacy, A Conversation with Hermes, Miracles of One Thing, Its Father and Son, The Wind Carries in Its Belly, Separate Earth from Fire, The Greatest Force of All Powers. This is the pattern. Part 2 is Applying the Emerald Formula. This is the 7 steps to transformation, calcination, dissolution. Yeah, these are the alchemical processes. Separation, conjunction, fermentation, distillation, coagulation, the alchemy of health, longevity, message of the caduceus, the chemistry of miracles, using the formula in everyday life. And part 3 is what the tablet says about our future, the Hermes factor, Academy of the Millennium, have you seen the stone, emerald, insights to live by. So this one has 439 pages. Including the indexes, it's 452. There you go. This is Hermes Trismegistus, Master of all worlds. So what I like about this book is the alchemical illustrations. The opposing forces of sun and moon united in the stone. You're gonna enjoy this if you like. I like symbolism, so that's why I like books that has alchemical symbols. I'm into those kind of things. Oh, this is good. The soul quickened in her grave. Look at this. Huh? People think it's that it's a horror or creepy movie, but it's not. Because alchemists, they talk in symbols. Huh? Okay, so this is the emerald tablet engraving. This is the Grand Rosicrucian alchemical formula. If you want to see this in color in a big poster, you can see this. I'm gonna show it to you, you know. So this is the version. So this is the colored version. It's beautiful, isn't it? This is from the book The Secret Teachings. The black and white, the colored. How cool is that? Cave of an Ancient. This is the Cave of the Ancients, showing a deliberately deceptive order of operation. This looks like a pod, tiny home. The king suffers through calcination in the sweatbox of his own thoughts. Wow. Don't we do that too? We have a sweatbox of our own thoughts. We do that every single day. Look at this. The king suffers through dissolution in the waters of his own unconscious. Like Carl Jung said, you have to make the unconscious conscious. Otherwise, it will lead your life and you will call it faith. Fate. During separation, the alchemist must split apart and expose the hermetically sealed egg of self. So this is the preliminary putrefaction, is watched over by Saturn and death. Saturn. This one is the integrated self, lies dormant in the darkness of putrefaction as the life-bringing secret fire engulfs it. Okay. Spirit and soul prepare for fermentation as the alchemist plants gold coins in an angel beckons them to the other side. Wow. This is deep. This is deep. But it's a pelican sacrifices its livelihood for its young as the king and queen emerge cleansed and refreshed from the waters of distillation. It is another Rosicrucian maxims or theme. Seven steps lead to the coagulated king. Do you see this in Catholic churches, right? Where Jesus Christ is holding the globe and there's a cross on top of it. So they adopted that. So they adopted that from, the Catholics adopted it from the ancient alchemy. This is Hermes Trismegistus. Trismegistus means 3 times great. The tree of life grows through the 7 stages of alchemy. The alchemists drink the hidden waters of rebirth. The release of purified souls through the operation of alchemy. Alchemists tear up their books to give full attention to the soul and experience life directly. The rejected stone is everywhere to be found. These are the stones. The hidden fires of alchemy continue to burn whether or not we are aware of it. One thing inside matter is revealed by the hand of God. So that concludes our book review for the Emerald Tablet by Dennis William Hauck. I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoy this video, please give me a like, and if you'd like to see more of this, please feel free to subscribe. I would really appreciate it.